The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Yildiz. And it's Cáceres. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. He rises! In for the pieces! They've scored! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players...
Just the goalkeeper's a bit... Shoots! And yes, it's there! Two! And we've barely begun here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in the...
Header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! Well, the ball's come loose here. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Tchouaméni, that was from the goal kick. Now it's Yildiz. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Cannavaro. Tchouaméni. Can he get on the end of this? Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Cannavaro. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Yildiz. Azar. Well, that looks a decent ball. Yamal's cross.
Oh, that's a crack.
And the shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking.
Shot, surely! Oh, denied at the last.
Aberdeen really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Delivery from Mbappe. And he's there to clear it. Corner number 2 then. Vardiol with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Nicely shaped ball. And he's intervened well there. Vardiol. And it's Azar. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Threads one in. Tchouaméni. And the half-time whistle goes. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter.
And we'd
They've
like to
been
inform
quicker
you
to
now
pretty
that the
much
latest
everything so
travel
far.
information
The
is
only
currently
thing
being
you've
displayed
got to
on
wonder
the
is,
screen.
how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it for? Are we going to see a fade in the second half?
Madrid pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
Fade in the second half.
Madrid pretty much out of... Here we go again then. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Colomwani tries to pass it through. Oh, super ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he finish? Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Rodri. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Nicely aimed pass. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Hazard. Goes looking wide. Looking for the run. Vardiol picks it up out wide.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's intervened well there. Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. Great ball, and he's in here! Ter Stegen defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Chouameni does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Yamal. And no, that was never going to make it.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Chouameni makes the interception. Cannavaro. To Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Oh, terrific save.
Substitutions taking place.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Aberdeen are looking to go forward now. Now it's Owen.
There will be 1
doing
minute at
a
a time.
lot of space. And he shoots! Ruled out the best in the keeper. Corner number 4 coming up here. And that has been knocked clear. That's that, the end. Madrid looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. And that has been clubbed away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. But he goes for a shot! He's delivered all right! Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
So, a breakthrough chance, surely! It's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
India grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Madrid have their second corner now. That's really well cleared. Now, can they get him away? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Quality ball. And it's Scholes. And this is Griezmann. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely aimed pass. Caceres just loves to go forward whenever he can. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That is good alertness. Scholes. Griezmann, he's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Scholes!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. And the shot! It's there! And again they hit the front. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. And this is Son Heung shapes to shoot! And now they can spring out of defence. Played out to the left flank. And he welcomes it in. Thinks about the shot. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. A probing pass.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Koundé. Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good spread. Yamal gets into a good position. And that'll be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Substitution.
So off we go once more. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's away! Can he finish? And he hits the net! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's a pretty loose pass.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Crosses it in, and he's there to clear it.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And he was alert to it. Scholes. Rodri. Scholes. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a sharp pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Played backwards here. Ronaldinho. And he plays one through. He hits Shevchenko! Chouameni. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Griezmann. He's picked his way through. Now the ball in. He can get that clear. And now they can clear their lines. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Shevchenko. And that has been knocked clear. And that's a throw-in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Threads one in. He can run onto that.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Indicated.
Tries to play it through. Neuer gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Son Heung-min. Real chance! It's fallen kindly here. Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nesta spots it and intercepts. And he cuts out the supply. Try, it's Ronaldinho! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ronaldinho with the short one. And this is Son, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. This time, surely! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And they can counter here. And they've got a throw. Eto'o. Now it's Son Heung-min. Spread out to the left.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Son Heung-min is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He can run onto that. A lot of space ahead of him. He's come in hard. Scores! Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Skull. He's having a hit! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Eto'o. Ruben Dias. Madrid are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Eto'o. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves it. It's Son Heung-min!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, what a mistake! And he's following up! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Simplicity itself.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Madrid didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Camavinga hurtling down that right flank. Nesta. Bergomi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aimed beyond the defence. And he shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
It could be Yamal! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's good running with the ball. And he was quick to react. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Son Heung-min! Camavinga, nicely spread. Yamal, and they win it back again. Now it's Eto'o. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Hazard. And it's Eto'o. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Pinches it off him. Tchouaméni, good-looking ball. Knocks it into space. Hazard looking to get on the end of this. He's in plenty of space here. Nice interception, well timed.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Koundé. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Yamal. Oh, well played, well played. Tchouaméni plays it all the way forward. And this is Ronaldinho.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And here's Eto'o.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tries to play it through.
There will be
Now that's
1
well
minute
seen
added
too.
time.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so... Madrid pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
Played second half.
Madrid pretty much out of... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Caceres gets across to intercept that. He's going to be disappointed with that. Over to the left. Short changes him with that pass. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way.
Shapes to shoot! Tries to get it clear. Now it's Batistuta. Well timed, excellent interception. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the...
Batistuta! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Torres. Beckham. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Tries to pass it through. And Batistuta! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Scholes with a real chance here.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Chooses to go back. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rosicki gets it away. Chouameni. Now it's Scholes. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking to play him in. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Torres. He's going for goal! And that is high.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Torres.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
To Hazard. Probing pass. Floated through. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
To our better stadium fund.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Now it's Hazard. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking. Can he get on the end of this? A lot of big chance! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And this is Batistuta.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rodri. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Beckham clears it. Goes for a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect...
Great chance! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's a shade optimistic.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And the finish! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what has happened here? Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Hazard. He's picked his way through. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot!
There will be 5 minutes added
A
time.
reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's fabulous. Rodri. Rosicki has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Owen. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully...
And that will be the final act. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
That's the throw.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Scholes. That is a great pick out. Big chance! And he's done it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And again! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus.
It scores! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scores! And they're back in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Madrid go into the lead. And now the breakaway. This is Batistuta. That is good alertness. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Scholes. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Madrid with the corner, they're first. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Caceres picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, no joy this time. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Mohamed Salah. It's a good run down the right. Great vision. Caceres could try cutting inside here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's there to retrieve it. Griezmann gets into a good position. Tries to cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Chouameni.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. And we hit half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then. Saka. Saka going face-to-face with his great rival. De Bruyne! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Park Ji-sung kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he was quick to react. Rodri. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Park Ji-sung showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but he's through, it's one, and Batistuta! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Threads one in, and this is Batistuta. Look at the space, chance for a shot! utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
That's a little off target. Now, can they get him away? Oh, perfectly measured that. Cannavaro. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Scholes. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great, real chance! Sticks it away! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things look at... Shot, surely! Tries a shot! It's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Picked out brilliantly. Batistuta! He scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely.
And that's that. Madrid really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nicked it back promptly. Can he spark a counter here? Del Piero. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Villa. Quarter of an hour played. He's under a lot of pressure there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he welcomes it in. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Madrid really could have done without this. Neuer will have to save it here or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's burst, tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Chelsea find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Del Piero.
Del Piero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Yamal. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bellingham. Caceres gets over and intercepts. Well, there's the clearance. Batistuta. Hazard. And the shot! He's got it all! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass?
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah.
There's the whistle for half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations. Substitution on the field, number 19, Yamal.
There's the
Coming
start
on
of the
to
second
replace
half.
him is number 6.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Bellingham. It's loose, and another try! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Griezmann. Scholes. And this is Hazard. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Del Piero. That is lovely. Takes the shot! And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution.
And Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Vinicius Junior. And there's green grass ahead of him. Vardiol. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Scholes. Tchouameni. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
David Villa! Scholes. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. Here's a chance! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Batistuta.
We have got changes
Number
here from
14,
both sides, in fact.
Hazard.
So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Spread neatly. Now that's well seen too.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Great vision. Mbappe driving forwards. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Griezmann looking to get on the end of this.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Griezmann. And that is that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Here we go again then. Here we go again then. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Messi. So much time and space here. Messi! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Lionel Messi!
So, a breakthrough already.
Lionel Messi!
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Lionel Messi!
Looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception. Rodri. Koundé. Oh, nicely intercepted. Davids. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries to play it through. Now the delivery. No, that's too long. Chouameni. No way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi has it out wide and in space. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Guardiola gets it clear. Hazard goes on a run down the left wing. Baresi. And here's Owen. Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great vision. Torres picks it up out wide. It's a searching pass. And he's found the way past. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And it's Hazard. And this is Torres. He won't be happy with that one. Scholes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal! He has done it! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Adams has given away a free kick. And it's Cáceres.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's a sharp pass. Searching pass he's played there. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Madrid can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Scholes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's managed to get free. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tchouaméni, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Owen. Tchouaméni. And here's Yamal. Forwards and with intent. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. Rummenigge providing an outlet on that flank. It's goal! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Manchester United go into the lead. Owen. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Raul. Oh, good ball. Rummenigge! And that would have been game, set and match.
Rummenigge really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Can he get it through? Oh, played right into his path. It's Asa! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
There will be 1 minute
The
added
final
time.
seconds now. Aimed beyond the defence. Scholes. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that will be the final act. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.
Hello, attendees.
Any reflections
This
on what
is-
you've seen? Again then. Here we go again then. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Griezmann is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that has not gone well. And claimed it back swiftly. Looking for options for movement. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Great chance! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a pretty loose pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Chouameni, still goalless. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now this could be a chance. Strokes it back. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Tries to get it clear. Goes for the shot! Germany have the chance to go the other way. He shifted it to the flank, played back into the centre. Good chance here! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Scholes. Well read, nice interception. Gnabry. Colomwani, chance! And he's done it! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Germany really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
There will be
Now it's
1 minute
Cavani.
added time.
Time and again they are repelled. Scholes, out to the right. And the whistle goes for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Madrid go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Gets his head on it! No, not the best of headers.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Cavani. Cavani was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gnabry has a look and plays it forward. Madrid are still that goal to the good. That has been cut short. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Back into the middle. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Germany appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Germany really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yamal driving forwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 6,
So,
Griezmann.
time for changes
Number
on both sides,
19.
actually.
Yamal.
Well, if he's
Coming
serious
on the
about trying
field,
from this range, I
number
think he
14,
must feel he can generate the
Hazard.
power. Big
Number
ask.
18, Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
He went for the corner. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
The goal scorer for Germany after
Well, that
80
was
minutes
wonderful
is
in every regard.
24,
Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
It's their second corner of the game. Hazard with the clearance.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now Mbappe. Mbappe! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! Late in the day, this could well be it! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold
There'll
out?
be 5 minutes
Well,
added
look,
time.
Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Now, can they get him away? Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that will be the final act. Madrid did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Your
Just a
final
quick
thoughts, Jim?
announcement, it is
Look,
now
Peter,
time for
a strength
special
in any
lottery.
team has to
Please
be
grab
at the
tickets
heart
you
of
were
your
given when you were
defence,
walking through
and
the
I'm
gates.
afraid they were found wanting in that department.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's a cute ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Ødegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time he spent outside Norway has done him a lot of good. And look how much he's developed.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Irwin cuts it out. Now he's off and running. Now it's Batistuta. And he's searching through. That's going to go a long way. Mbappe, and it's Ødegaard. Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Koundé. York. Now, can they get him away? This might spell danger. Mbappe! And he's really put himself on the line here. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Big header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Cannavaro certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
York is firing after that one. Irwin. 30 minutes gone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chouameni. Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He's in a great position here. Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Hazard. Great vision. Not quite on the same wavelength.
Added time.
Davids. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick reminder today, please
Some first
refrain
half
from
thoughts?
parking outside
Well, it's been nothing
this
but
stadium.
frustration,
Thank you
really,
very much for
Peter.
your
I think the
cooperation.
team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again then.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Goes for goal! Chouameni knocks it into space. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Scholes. And it's Iniesta. He's on it, can he get away? And he's away. Tries a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And the keeper has it. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's picked his way through, and the shot! Not the most accurate pass. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. Yamal gets into some space. Yamal's cross. Ødegaard, and that is a little undercooked. Oh, that is good. Super running. Tries from distance. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Can he get it through?
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, it's come loose. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, that's super. Shot, surely! And would have been quick to recover this.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Nice looking ball. Guardiola cuts out the pass. Scholes. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ødegaard has it in a wide position. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution on the field, number 14.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives.
Yamal. Number 10, Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 6, Griezmann. Number 13,
And that's nice and simple for the keeper.
18, Mbappe.
90 minutes gone and nothing to show.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Played out towards the right wing. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want.
Roberto Carlos.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Chouameni. Hazard. And it's Cáceres. Can he get on the end of this? He's cut it out. Just about within shooting range. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! That looks a decent ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target, and the pass is intercepted. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Nice sequence of passes, this. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pedri, it's a searching pass. And that has not gone well. And they've got rid. Now it's Saviola. And this is Neymar. Oh, that was vital. Azar. Chouameni. And here's Park Ji-sung. Chouameni. Now it's Kolo Muani. He can run onto that. Great ball, and he's in here. He's onside. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
No, he's just misjudged that one. And they've been given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Big header! In he goes again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it Scholes. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Neymar. And he skips past his man. He's picked his way through. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And the shot! There it is!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both.
And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And it's Scholes. Nice looking ball. Hazard. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Scholes. Nicely weighted ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side and they're set on using it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for options for movement. Kolo Muani. And that was very necessary. And reclaimed it in a trice. Scholes.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That pass has been well intercepted. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he's heaved it away. Well, that's well seen too.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Rodri. Looking tidy in possession here. Davids is there to clear. Chouameni. And here's Yamal. And time is up.